Setting a stop loss, setting take profit, balance, equity, margin, free margin, margin level. Those aspects are going to be affected in terms of you trading. And many traders, some they are losing money simply because they don't understand how the calculations works, and they don't understand what they're doing and what are they buying, what are they selling, what's going on over there. So they are actually all over. All right, now I understand. We are here to learn and understand what's going on over here. Now look at this. We are trading what? We are trading USD ZAR. When we are trading USD ZAR, here's something important that you must keep in mind, okay? Whatever asset that you're going to be trading, right? Right now, we are trading USD ZAR. We have a buy here. You can see we have a buy of 0.01 at this price of 18.75621.3. And we have a sell of 18.74914. Right? Don't mind that we made buy and sell so that you don't confuse yourself. I want to explain this thing so that you understand fully what's going on over here with stop loss and take profit. How is it going to affect your balance, equity, margin, free margin, and margin level, also the stop out level. Right now, when you're setting a stop loss, the asset that you're going to be trading is very much important to understand the properties of it and the required money, also the risk that is involved with the asset. And lastly, looking at the spread, very much important. Right. All right. Okay. All along, looking at all this aspect, we must firstly pay attention to, right, SL and TP. All right. SL and TP, they are counted in points. All right. So meaning that we count take profit and stop loss in points. All right. We understand that one fully without any difficulties. All right. Points is the value that the price will keep changing from this price to this price. So the difference between these two prices, we call this differences points. We call that difference points. All right. Okay. Now let's look at the aspect or the properties for you to trade the asset so that you understand what is going on over there. Right. Now looking at you trading asset. Here is an first aspect that you must understand in order for you to actually trade. If you're going to go to MetaTrader 5 and tap on the asset that you're going to be trading, you're going to see that we have what? We have new order, we have chart, we have properties. Under properties, this is where we have to actually pay attention, because this is where everything happens, or every calculations they are actually added, so that we see what is needed from us to do in order for us to make profit. Now, when we're setting stop loss and take profit, what is going to affect almost everything is the stop levels. We are under properties USD ZAR. Whatever asset that you're going to be trading, stop levels is very important, and traders, they actually ignore it for many years. Maybe you've studied forex for 10 years, 30 years, you're still struggling simply because there are some things that you do not understand with trading. Though you are there, you want to learn, you want to experience, you want to grow, but you cannot understand some few things, and you don't have questions. You are not someone who's actually into learning. You are someone who's into end goal. You want to make profit, and I understand myself that personally we all want money, but before we get money, we must enjoy the process. We must be in the process so that we can understand what's going on over here. We have stop levels. Stop levels here, it's 0. Why is it 0? It's 0 because I'm using what? I'm using an ECN account, which is raw spread account. The raw spread represents that it is tight spread, meaning that the spread that is there is so tight that I can actually execute a trade in just few points. However, if you're using a different account, this is where it all comes back to you choosing an account, understanding what type of account should you choose and what broker should you use. Now, the ECN has 0 here. And the reason why it has 0 is because they're going to charge me commission for me to place a trade of a buy and sell in regard to the lot size and the contract size. Now, when you are actually trading, maybe let's say you want to trade news, which is fundamental. For those who don't know about fundamentals, is trading events. Events, I'm talking about interest rate, CPI, all those things that are there in terms of you trading those events. I'll explain, give another lesson on you. Actually, stay tuned to this channel. For those who need to learn, please feel free to actually reach out to me. Now, Looking at the commission, the commission is the money that's going to be charged from me. So that's why here I have 0. But however, if you find out we have maybe, let's say 360, or maybe let's say you have 40, or you have 400, just know that when you buy using market execution, I'm not sure if I can be able to show you that one at the moment, but let me try my best to actually find that so that I can show you the market execution. Yeah, not confused. And when you're gonna be clicking on market execution, you're going to be what? You're going to be clicking on new order. I believe you can see new order. It's not that difficult for you to see new order. Now, let's look at what market execution. Market execution here, you can see we have market execution. Market execution simply means that we're going to buy and sell at the current price that is moving here. We see that we have buy by market, we have sell by market. That simply means that if you press sell, the order is going to be sell, and it's going to be filled at that current price that is moving with the price of a sell, that price that we can use for sell. Now, if we press buy by market, that simply means that we're going to be what? We're going to be selling at that current price that is actually moving. In this case, you can see here we have sell by market, buy by market. Now we have what? We have the order here. All right. When we are looking in terms of that, we have what? We have this here, 0. We can be actually what? We're going to what? Place an order of a buy and sell instantly without any issue at that current price. Same as when you have more than, let's say you have 440 here on stop levels, then you can be able to execute a trade in the market execution. However, if you're going to be using pending orders, then you need to add. Actually, you do not need to add. You need to actually, even though I mentioned the add, I'm not wrong, I'm right. The add, it simply means that if you're going to be placing a buy limit, sell limit, and then you need to what? To consider. Let me show you just an example with a buy, a sell stop limit. So do not be confused with the sell stop limit. This is another order, but let me just use a different one, because this one you might actually be confused and try to understand what it is, and you might not know what it is, which I understand completely, because you are still new, and maybe you're not new, or you've been trying to trade on your own, but you're failing to understand. Let me use what? Sell limit, which is simple, because the other one comes here, it's going to activate to a sell. Now, if right now you set a sell limit here, that simply means that your sell limit will be what? Will be executed well without any issue, because the difference from this price to this price is more than the 400 on the stop out level. However, if you want to place it nearby, if you are someone who likes to trade news, or you want to place orders nearby, then that simply means that the order must be away 400 points away from this current price. Now, if you do not do that, the order is not going to be activated, or is going to be invalid order should it allow you to actually set that order. Sometimes it will not even allow you to set the order. It will tell you, or you get an error of invalid order. Right. Now, when things are like that, that simply means that you need to add those points. When you're adding these points, remember we have what? We have the numbers of here. Under properties, we have numbers, which is what? Here we have what? We have 5 digits. So meaning that the price here, where you're going to be selling and buying or placing orders, it is what? You see we have 18.79, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is 79.04, which is 40. So that means that after the comma, the numbers are 5 digits. So if you see 400, that means that the numbers, or 4,000, the numbers after the comma must be what? Must be 5. So meaning that you're going to calculate based on that. Then you can actually what? Add the order. But with the market execution, it's that simple. Now, looking at the stop loss, we're here for the stop loss. We're not here for the orders, because here you might be confused with the orders and have some more questions. With the stop loss, if you're going to be setting a stop loss, you're going to be buying and selling, setting a stop loss. Okay, let's say here you have to set a stop loss of 188 points. Let's say this graph here, you see this price here, this green or this blue price is moving here. So meaning that if you're going to be placing an order here of a sell, and you want to set a stop loss, That means that the order, if the stop level is 400 points or 5,000 points, you need to be actually, the orders must be above that. And if you convert those points, some, as I said, they are very expensive to trade. If you convert those points, let's say right now you are trading NAS 100, which is NAS 100. This here you must add what? 500 points. If you convert this 500 points, you will find out, let's say it's what? It's $5.00 before adding your stop loss risk. Before you adding what? The stop loss risk. So in this case, that means that your broker will allow you to only set a stop loss from this price. So now it becomes a challenge for you to set a stop loss, because right now your risk is really increased. So you need to understand that, okay, right now, if I have 5, this is the 5 that I need to add of what? Of a spread. Not spread, sorry, of the stop level. Now, going to spread also plays a role. Why is it playing a role? It's because if you right now, let's say you added this price, and then you also added your stop loss, which is 500 points again. Now you are risking what? You are risking 10. You are risking what? You are risking 10. If right now you're risking 10, okay, that's fine. That's completely fine. However, the 10 here, remember your order, when you place an order of a sell, we have 2 lines of blue and red here. Just as this now, I'm using ECN, you cannot see the blue and red, right? Okay, if you see the blue and red, that means that the stop level or the stop loss is going to be hit by the first price that is going to get there. If right now you're going to see red here, the red price is going to be hit by that red price. However, take profit is a different story. Take profit is a different story. Take profit is different story. Why? Because you need those 2 lines. Let's say this one is the red. This is the blue one. And when you're buying with what? With the red. This is the buy, and the sell of what? This is the sell. Now, on take profit, you're going to what? You're going to use, if you, let's say you made a sell, you're going to, the price is going to be used, that is going to be used to take the profit is the one of a buy. If you went with a sell, the graph is going down. If the graph is going up, it's the opposite. This is going to what? It's going to take the profit. However, with the stop loss, should this price, if say right now you went with the buy, should this price come first, it's going to what? Close the trade. So a spread is going to affect you with that. So I believe this is going to put some more under you understanding what's going on over here with the risk that is involved in trading. You need to understand what's going on so that you can be able to make good decisions when it comes to investing. Be blessed. I love you all. Wish you all the best in your success journey.